Hello, Combat, and welcome back to another Marvel Snap video. In this video, we're going to be looking at 10 decks a week. These decks all kind of got infinite this week, early infinite. So I thought I'd show them. I'm trying to find a wide range. There is a little bit of crossover, like there's a couple of like Loki stuff and a little bit too much Darkhawk, but that's because Arashim is kind of everywhere, right? So yeah, before we get into the decks, I'll be doing a giveaway over on my Twitter. Should be out by the time this video comes out. It's meant to be out last night, but something came up, so I couldn't get it out. But there'll be a giveaway for some season passes and variants, I believe I got codes for. So I'll be doing that. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. It helps the channel a lot. And yeah, I will get into the video. So I'm going to start with deck one, which is just kind of a Sarah Hawk list, right? You got Surfer in here. It's actually a Surfer deck, right? Yeah, with the Hawk Flex. It's a very greedy one because you are running the Darkhawk and you're running Korg instead of like a Nova Killmonger in here or something like that, and maybe Odin or something like that. So you've got Mockingbird for the Broods and the Absorbing Man. You want to go down that route. You've got Hawk. He's mainly in here for, like I said, Arashim is everywhere, right? So you got Arashim. Nocturne's a great card. Just a very good stats and can help you with bad locations. Obviously Cosmo is really good if you get that into a blob, or you want to protect your Darkhawk. You want to draw Sarah on 5, right? You can use the Cosmo to protect it into something else. So very nice take on Surfer stuff. Deck number 2, there you go, straight into the reason why Darkhawk is in a Surfer list, right? Because Arashim, straight up Arashim deck. This is an interesting one with Dr. Octopus. I don't know whose deck this is or who put this in, but I actually hate it when you get Dr. Octopus on 4. It's a very nice idea to throw it in here. Also got the new season pass in here in Gwenpool, which I kind of really enjoy the card. Obviously you got Loki in here for when Arashim gives you a handful of doo-doo, and obviously you've got the card gens and Blob. Yeah, so Mockingbird's been in both these decks. Okay, that's kind of, I wonder how many decks Mockingbird's in. Next up we have like this Move Junk deck. I faced this while I was getting Infinite, and it kind of caught me off guard with the Ghost Spider, I believe. Like the Ghost Spider, the Doc Ock from me. And it just caught me off guard. It was very interesting. But yeah, here's I don't know whose deck this is, but it's really nice. Like you're clogging them, giving them junk. And then you can like Ghost Spider or Iron Fist, like you can clog up their lane, right? You can Iron Fist dagger, or you could Ghost Spider dagger over there. You don't have to move the Doc Ock, stuff like that, right? You've got plenty of time and space to do whatever you want. It helps you reach locations that you can't play in as well with that Iron Fist, right? Next up is a Ravonna deck. Again, like we said, Darkhawk, Mockingbird. So Mockingbird's been a 3 of these, Jesus. Okay, Mockingbird might be just the card right now. So you've got the quick tempo, the easy cards like Fina, Angela, Mysterio to lower Mockingbird. You got Darkhawk in here, mainly for the Arashim stuff because you've got no way of making it bigger, right? So you're probably leaning away from Darkhawk if it's not versus Arashim. It's literally in here for the Arashim, right? Because you have no way of making it bigger. Yeah. And you can Mystique it if not. If you're not against Arashim, you just hit the Mystique on the Iron Man and stuff like that. Okay. Deck number 5. This is Dracula Duck. I believe this was Dexter's list. I think I've seen this. I think it was Dexter where he's done a Dracula look. This actually looks incredibly fun. And I am going to play this. I'm definitely going to play this. I used to like Dracula Dump, but it kind of got to a spot where it was a little bit awkward. But this one, I like it, right? Because you've got Makari that you don't have to play. Obviously, you've got Gwenpool buffs your cards in there. You got Mockingbird, so you can get your Squirrels and Mysterio down to get the Mockingbird. Because you're squirreling, you can get Cool Obsidian down early. You get Xar to buff them all. I actually really like it. I actually really like this deck. Okay, next up we have a Mr. Negative deck. Again, it's another deck that's just got Darkhawk put in here. It's not too bad on negative because it comes a 3/5 standard, right? And then he gains about 6 power without putting a stone in there. which makes him a 311 most games, which isn't too bad. And if it's against Irisham, obviously huge. You got Wong in here for Ironheart, I guess. Ironheart, Sage, stuff like that, because there's nothing else. Yeah. Yeah, you could Sage on Wong into Taskmaster. You get a big Sage, and you copy it into Taskmaster. Kind of like the idea of that. I'm not sure if this is much better than like just having Ironheart in here and like Surfer or something like that, right, for the buffs. But not my deck. These are decks that people have hit Infinite with, so what? Without me trying them, I don't really know. But yeah, it's an interesting take, which is why I added it into the list, right? This is a crazy deck. I do not know. This is just a very interesting take on Irisham. Like, you've got M'Baku, which is fine. It comes out if you don't draw him. Wow, Quinjet, Phatos, you know, you've got the card regen and the rest of it. And then the Hobgoblin in here. Guess it helps thin your deck if you don't draw it right, and you can do it. You can you can blob it, and it just helps reduce the deck a little bit because you're eating that, and then maybe you get a little more smaller cards. You can also throw at them on 4. It's interesting. What was that? Was that it? 7, 8 is just a standard clog. We had a similar version of this before with the move, but this is like a more in your face type stuff. It's like like gives you different threats, right? They haven't got the move package in here. You got Fina and Angela and Kitty growing, and then you've got Sage in here as well for some power. Obviously Ravonna gonna help you with Green Goblin, Sage, Fina, I guess. Ravonna, I'm not a fan of the Ravonna in here, I'm not gonna lie. Produces 3 cards, probably 2 most games. It's just, I don't know. Like I said a minute ago, not my deck, so who am I to judge them? They work, and it's why I like the game, because you can do different little techs and decks. Next up we have a Dark Hawk good stuff type stuff, like a move good stuff. I wish I was the one that bought this deck. Well, yeah, this is a deck that screams all me. Obviously, I'd probably take the Rogue out for a NTW, but yeah, I actually like the rest of it. It's a very interesting deck. I actually kind of love it. Do a little move with Dark Hawk and the good stuff deck. I love that, I love that. And last deck is just a Loki deck. I've seen someone post on like my variant vote thing about Devil Dino not being playable at the moment, and I see in this list and I thought, you know what, why not add a list with Devil Dino in here? Somebody got Infinite with it, it fits right in. You've got the Dark again for the Irisham counter, Devil Dino in here because you're gonna try and fill your hand with Loki stuff. Just an all around decent enough deck, and it had Dino, so I add it in here. Anyways, that is enough. Wait, actually, let's talk about the new cards. The new cards. Bob. Garbage, right? This hero just... it needs a buff. And I don't know what that buff is. Maybe it gets extra power when he moves, maybe. I don't know. This just feels... unreliable and bad. So I would skip that. And obviously the season pass card is Gwen, which is fantastic. I actually love this card. Just opens up a little different bits of decks, and it's kind of just fun, right? They don't know how much power you're going to be playing down on what cards. Like, all 3 of them could hit 1 card, and then you could play like a, I don't know, what, 11 power Miss Marvel or something on them, or look crazy, right? Anyways, that's enough rambling. Don't forget to check out the giveaway that'll be on my Twitter today, and I will catch you tomorrow. Peace.